Hello and welcome to episode 175 of my Wurm Unlimited tutorial series. This episode will be on making a bulk container unit, which follows on nicely from the last episode. But before I begin, say hello Raynstorm.
Hi everyone, Raynstorm here.
Okay, so think of the bulk container unit as 4 bulk storage bins all joined together. The main benefit of this container unit is that it will obviously save space, because there's no way you'd fit 4 BSBs on one tile, but as you will see, you can fit one bulk container unit on a tile, so it saves you a lot of space. To make a bulk container unit, you will need 106 planks, 17 large nails, 4 ribbons and 2 beams. And you cannot even think about creating one of these until your fine carpentry is at least 50th level. So you can see I'm very lucky here. I've got 51, so I can only just make one, and hopefully it's not going to be too difficult, although this is Wurm Unlimited, so it's very forgiving in that respect. Whereas if you're watching this playing Wurm online, I would say forget it at 51, because you're going to spend half a day failing, or you might get lucky, I don't know. Anyway, so there we go, you need 51 in fine carpentry. The bulk container unit will hold 4 bulk storage bins. It can be planted, it cannot be mailed, so don't even think about that. The bulk storage bins in the container unit must be empty in order to pick up the bulk container unit. So if you put anything into them 4 BSBs once you've made the unit, you won't be able to move it until you've emptied them all out. Individual bulk storage bins cannot be added or removed once you've created the unit, so please bear that in mind. Okay, right, so let's show you the materials that Raynstorm's very kindly gathered and put in these 2 piles. In this one you'll see that there are a load of planks, ribbons and large nails, because Raynstorm's going to help you make the 4 BSBs that we need in order to make the container unit. And over here you can see there's another 56 planks, etc. Right, okay, to get this started then, what you need to do is activate a large nail and right click it on a beam. So let's grab the large nails.
Thank you. Use your own box. Those were mine.
Oh.
For the
Right.
BSBs that I'm making.
There you go, I've given them
We're
back.
making BSBs first, Gamester.
Yeah, old habits are hard to die of, snatching other people's stuff, ninjaing. Right, okay, so I've grabbed my nails. Right, so to start this off then, what you do is you activate a large nail, right click on a wooden beam, create container, and we are going to do the one at the top, bulk container unit. And notice it's, well, that's quite generous though, 39%, so that's not bad considering I can only just make one. Let's give it a try. No, yeah, so I failed on that attempt. Now let's have a look. Did any of them take damage? Yes, the nails taken damage and the beam, so bear that in mind. Each time you fail they will take damage, but you should have them made before they completely get destroyed. And there we go. Now, Raynstorm, I was facing the wrong way, by the way. I was meant to be facing this way when I created it.
What am I going to do with you, Gamester?
I know. Well,
you can pick it up. It's not completed.
Can you? Let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay, so
Yeah.
let's drop it.
As I said before, we should be making the bulk storage bins first.
Right, okay. Well, let's start making them then. I've been told. Yeah. Oh, look at that, and carry it all in my pocket for all the bins. Okay, so let's bring up the crafting window. And there's a bulk storage bin. Let's Okay, so let's get this made. So bulk storage bin, let's whack that up and create. Oh right, yeah, so it's going to do them unfinished each time. Okay, so I now need to add the large nails. And the planks. And it's a good job Raynstorm's helping me with this, because as you can imagine, it's going to take you a while to make these. And I should imagine everyone will make them, because they're very handy. How are you getting on? How many have you done?
I'm almost completed the second bulk storage bin.
Oh, faster than me then. Then that wouldn't take much,
Well,
would
if
it?
you see my title, does it say Master Carpenter over my head?
Are you?
Yes.
Right, let's take that bulk storage bin and drop it down there for now.
Okay, so the second one's done. Drop.
Now I need to make another one.
No, you could start putting them together while I create the last one.
Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, that works for me.
Give me the leftovers.
I'll drop the stuff over here.
Why do you have to make things so difficult?
Oh, I know. Old habits are hard to die.
You need 6 of these planks, by the way.
Oh yeah, of course I do. Yeah, I'll put them in that pile then. Thank you. Right, okay, so let's open up the recipe window and take a look at the container unit. So here it is. So I've started it, which is over here. So now what I'm going to do is right click this, add to the crafting window. And as you can see, I've got to add the 4 bins, 6 planks and 2 beams. So let's do the planks. Oh, I'm too far away. It's upset with me. I've got to get closer. So let's take that. Let's try again. Okay, so wooden beams. I'll finish doing the planks. Yeah, and we expect failures because this is very difficult to make. And you see, you just drop the empty BSB into the crafting window like so. Do another one. And so what do I need? I need 2 more.
They're right here.
Oh, they're over there. Right, thank you. Oops, what am I doing? Let's take that. Can I take 2? Yeah, I can. Cool. Right, let's drop them both in and continue. I'm getting some nice fine carpentry skill, but this definitely isn't the way to grind fine carpentry. Right, 1 more beam and we are done. You have a wooden beam?
There should have been 2 there.
I'm 1 short.
You don't have one in your pocket?
Nope.
Hiding?
Nope.
Interesting, because I built 2 of them. Alright, let me go get a log.
Thank you.
I'm sure you're hiding it somewhere.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Well, I've done a very good job if I am, because I can't see it. And nor can the viewers either, as a matter of fact. So near, yet so far. But it's going to be good once it's done.
Plank. I gotta find my saw. No, it was a hatchet. No,
See, I just keep all my tools on me now.
I'm just trying to remember what tool I need to 96% to make it for me.
96. Thank you.
And I just dropped it on the ground.
Right, let's get this finished. So, drop the last wooden beam and go. And there we go. That, my dear viewers, is a bulk container unit. And if I open, you can see graphically the 4 bulk storage bins. I wish it would have been. You can see it will rest on one tile. It just happens that I was stood on the middle of a tile when I made it.
You can pick it up, remember, because you don't have anything inside of it.
Oh, that's right. Right, let's try and place it on a tile so you can see how much.
Stand just to the edge of a tile, like right here.
About here?
No, right here where I'm standing.
To the edge of the tile, right.
Yes. Otherwise you're going to put it in the middle of the tile.
Yeah, that works for me. Right, let's drop it here then.
There you go.
And let's see how much off of that. It's only a tiny little bit off. So as you can see though, it fits on half a tile in fact.
Yeah, you could probably get 2 on here.
Yeah, but you're on a sort of corridor, weren't you? So you can walk along easily without... Can you walk through them? Oh, you can. So you could put one on either side, yeah. You can walk through them. Yeah, so that's very, very handy. And if we open it up, just to show you, you can see you get the 4 bulk storage bins. And you can rename. So if we called this one bricks.
Logs. Yeah, you can bricks, logs, all the stuff that you need for...
Yeah. Just to give you all an example of the use. There you go. So once you've made your bulk container unit, you can rename the BSBs inside. So it's more logical if you, as you're looking at it, or whatever you like. You can leave them defaulted if you want, but bear in mind that as soon as you put something into one of them, you will no longer be able to pick it up. So you'd have to empty it out again. And I imagine that these can get quite full, so make sure you place it in an area where you're going to want to permanently keep it. I wouldn't like to empty out four full storage bins. That would take a while, I think. Methinks. Anything else you'd like to add to this Raynstorm? I know this won't be a very long episode, but then, you know, they don't have to be.
Okay, well, you can rename the actual unit itself, not just the bulk storage bins inside, but you can name the outside.
Oh, right.
If it's a specific quality, you could say, 60 quality unit.
What is the quality? Let's have a look. It is 23.
So you're going to want to start imping that up. So
yeah.
Get your skill up that way too.
Yeah,
did you show them the sign that we had for the unit over here? So for those that are like to be able to see things from far away, you can create the large sign here.
Yeah, Raynstorm come up with a very good idea. What she did is she made a sign, and as you can see, the sign, you can't see the wood because she's put it actually into the unit. So all you can see is this part of the signpost, which is really rather clever. And then at a glance, you can have a name for it, because let's say you have all your crates in there full of rocks or bricks or some type of resource, then you can give it a name on the front. Very, very useful for if you've got a warehouse and you, let's say there's 50 of these crate racks all along the walls, massive area, then you can just at a glance look around them. So very, very good, Raynstorm.
I just changed this to bricks for you so you can see.
Yeah, excellent. And that, of course, is from the last episode.
Yeah, and you could push one up against the bulk units here too if you need to. say, so you can see it from far away. These are all like a certain quality or certain type of item.
Yeah, like what you're going to do, because for those of you watching that watched within the first 10 episodes where we started in Raynstorm's area, she's just got that small pen with all her BSBs around the outside. She's obviously accumulated, since making that episode, a lot more of the same quality items, and that are too numerous to fit into one bulk storage bin. So this is her solution now. She can put one of these in their place and put 4 times the amount there.
Now, the problem right now that in order to move stuff from one container to another, you basically have to remove everything off your person and grab as much stuff as you can at one time and transfer it. It goes based on what you can carry. They are in beta. I don't know if it's gone live to Wurm Online yet, but they were talking about being able to move all the inventory from one container to another container without the restriction of how much you can carry, which will be very nice.
Oh, so we've been wishing for that for years, haven't we?
Right, but it is in test right now, or it was. Like I said, it might be online already. But that'll be nice, because then I can put one of these units there and then shove everything into a new unit.
Yeah, I mean they do keep making such nice updates to the game. They just keep making it better and better. Storage wise, it's just so brilliant now. The crate rack, of course, is my favourite. That's the one which is just totally awesome for me, because you can fill up a large crate with so many items, and then to fit, was it 30 or 40 of them into an actual rack?
It's 51 small crates and 30 large crates.
30, yeah. So 30.
Of course, you can mix and match, and it's based on the sizes that you have in there. But if you're doing just small racks, it's small crates, it's 51, large crate, 30.
That is just so awesome. Right, okay, is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, that's it.
Right, okay, if you would like to say your goodbyes, I will say the outro.
Goodbye, everybody. Have a great day.
Thank you very much, Raynstorm, for your help, for your time, and all your effort that you've put in as usual. Thank you very much for that. I know everybody, including myself, appreciates. Wherever you are in the world, God bless you, and keep every last one of you safe. Thank you for watching, and have a fantastic day. Goodbye.